Hello, welcome to Menace. So I've already beaten this game. I've loved it that much, and I thought I would do a recording after everything I have learned and seen in this game. I'm actually very excited to play it again in a weird way. But that's not uncommon, and this is a great game that deserves it. So, alright, let's get this done. Let's get this on challenging. I found normal was actually pretty brutal, to be honest. But it's hard to say because the early game is very different to the end game. I find that there's the difficulty curve is not set up. Let me let this cutscene play out.
If he is all we have left, then he is all we have left. Bring him in. Major, I am First Lieutenant Hayflick, Lead Intelligence Officer for the WayBack mission. To be blunt, the Impetus suffered a straightening accident coming out of the gate. Survivors are in the minority. You, Major, are now the acting commander for the mission. A seltzer and easing tablet are on the table if you need it.
I was expecting a General Crozier. But your little secretary has already informed me you experienced a bit of a hiccup. Coming through the warp. The entire command staff killed, was it? Condolences. But as terrible as your losses might be, I wish to remind you that your residence here did not come cheap for me either. Your expense has been in lives, mine in political capital. About time you core welders almost made even on your trades. If I may give you one recommendation, TCR Marine, do try and make good with the neighborhood. But while you learn to dance with these factions and fools, be sure not to step on too many toes. We are not your beloved core worlds. There are only so many mistakes one can make in a system, absent of second chances. But, you know, welcome to the WayBack. End of line.
Apologies, Major. The comms team is new and was unaware of alert procedures before patching someone through. However, that was indeed Field Marshal Zama, leader of the planetary Jingwei. We are not to interfere with their operations. More on the relationship between the core worlds and the WayBack can be found in the Impedia. For now, let's get you acquainted with the strategic map.
Alright, welcome to the WayBack and Menace itself. Oh boy, okay. So this is the first real, this is the first decision you have to make is you choose 4 squad leaders for your mission. You can find the rest kind of throughout the game. And I do say kind of. because you will find them in recruitment packages and drives, but those recruitment packages and drives get pretty expensive pretty fast. So, like, for instance, I found all of these guys by the end of my first run, but there are a bunch of other characters that you can recruit that I did not find. So I probably found like 60% of people, maybe. But anyways, let's choose a starting team. So each of these characters have a supply cost, they have a growth potential, and they have stats and really attributes. Stats are based off the attributes, and supply cost and growth potential, promotion tax are all based on a weird combination of their age, this star rating, and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so what do we pick? Who do we pick and why? Darby's really strong, Lim's really strong, Pike's really strong. Let's see here. I'm kind of thinking these four. Last time I picked her, and she fucking dominated. She absolutely crushed it. It was insane how OP she was. And, I don't know. So last time, to be honest, my lineup was basically Lim, Carta, Tech, and Reva. So let's see what we do here. I kind of like her because of she's cheap, she has pretty great growth potential, but mostly she's cheap, and you can basically max out with her. So I might actually go a more frontline centered. Last time I went a kind of rush build, and I had him in the front, her behind, basically mowing everything down, and kind of Lim on the flanks, and her in the rear with a support weapon. Typically either AT or something along those lines. But I might go with this combo. This will allow me to bring hopefully either a fifth squad when I get there, or it just might let me max it out. I'm also really want this. I might bring. We'll see how it goes, but I think this is the move so far.
I was wondering when I would get my shot.
I think that's the move. So okay, let's see. Let's pack him with this. Pack him with that. Yeah. You want to max out your squads. In this case, certain builds you do not want to max out your squads, but with this one you do. So let's see what's in the shop. Oh, that's awesome. That's also interesting as well. I've never seen that item. That was goated the last time I played. Honestly, underrated, the explosive charge. You will find missions in which you need to detonate buildings and such. Man, that's really good too. Huh. It's a pretty good lineup, to be honest. I'm just surprised that this is the lineup for like tier 1 system. Okay, so let's get this done. So we have, that's feature, Dice the Gods. So these are your factions over here. You have Zane Beecher, you have Dice the Gods, and you have the Backbone. Kind of, they do a lot of things for you, but whenever you get a new level of trust, you will roll for one of these. And typically you get a selection of, I think, 3 or 4. I can't remember at this time. But Zane Beecher, really awesome. So mainly for the repair bay too. Recovery teams can also looks pretty good, but the Backbone is where the money's at, just because of this advanced medical bay. Some other stuff also looks pretty good, but you know, it's just kind of hard to tell. Because you have auto supplies, which is pretty good. Honestly, supply drop looks pretty decent. Dice of the Gods. You have AP Mines, which never used. Drug Lab. Did not use. Fixer, did not use. Smoke. Smoke's honestly pretty underrated for certain missions. Had decoys, never used it, so that's always funny to me. Alright, so let's get this started. What are we doing? It's aliens. So let's go with the Backbone. Honestly, pretty good that we're starting off with aliens. Aliens are pretty easy. They can be easy. Now, the fun part about aliens is sometimes you get your shit rocked. And that's not great. I'm not gonna lie to you. That sucks so hard to get your shit rocked by aliens. But they do, my experience is they do actually get you more tradables than the pirates or other factions you fight in this game. The indicator also is basically the timeout for these things. So probably want to go here. So, okay, let's get this done. There we go. And you have this. Gain 2 Hunter. Honestly, this isn't as good as it sounds. We have to go here. So that's pretty easy. And there we go. Yeah, so we can max out our whole squads. All of our squads. And we can just get it done. Probably want to go here. So I think I'm going to use Lynn as a reconnaissance specialist in this game. Alright, so that's the deployment we're going to go with. Probably should have had someone be able to pack it in with the vehicle, but it's my bad. I need probably a condenser mic, as this mic tends to pick up everything, which is pretty crazy since it's just kind of a cheap mic I got. Alright,
Sir?
so let's get this. Let's get it done.
Sir, orders.
Since it's a capture mission, we know they're here, here, and here, and I think one's back there. Get it moving.
Sir.
Yeah. Ready, sir. Heading there.
Okay, let's get Bog on the move. We want to bring him around here. We can't. Okay, there we go. Low accuracy. Yeah, shit.
Enemy hit.
Push him over here. Take another shot.
We got
Oh,
vision.
fuck.
Sir. Listen up. We're moving.
Push him over here. We're gonna have to kill. Oh, I don't like the Boster. Look at that Boster bug.
Always
Probably just shift over.
Orders.
Okay, who do we go with? I'm not really worried about the vehicle getting hit, to be honest.
Sir.
What's that? 60, that's 40. Probably take a shot. Okay, since I can only shoot this, I'll go with this.
Deflected.
And then I might do that. Okay.
Orders.
The enemies in this game are actually pretty smart. You see how that bug just took a shot and walked out of sight? It's one of the reasons that this game is awesome. Take another shot. Oh man, I thought they were gonna kill him.
Moving.
I'm not sure whether you get loot. See, how I always thought of it is that you only get loot if you actually kill the alien, the bug. So push up.
Orders.
Uh,
On our way.
yeah, there we go. Another shot. You see how it's, and then there's unique mechanics like armor versus health, and this thing kind of sucks at chewing through armor.
We've got KIA.
Mother. Okay. Just roasted my squad. Alright, let's take a shot. Let's just honestly push her up
Who, sir?
and
Ready on my signal.
we will boost Lim.
We are victored. They're entrenched.
Oh, it's still low accuracy for over here. Curious. That's actually pretty good. Small fire, not worried about that. He actually pushed over here, which is good because we do shots off with her. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill this thing.
Front's taken care of.
Oh another blaster, but I'm curious.
Sir,
He missed. Okay.
still under heavy
Pretty
fire.
lucky.
We're
Let's go ahead and stand
Go,
up.
sir. On task.
And let's push up.
Orders?
Can't take a shot there. That's unlucky. Alright. So let's just start shots
Dope is
out of the
great.
void. Should have crouched first. That's my bad. You see what I mean about AI being kind of smart? Took a shot and then he ducked behind cover. I can't tell if that's honestly the AI being smart or it's just doing random stuff. I'd like to credit it for being smart, as it does do some pretty cheeky stuff.
Engaging hostile.
Ah, should have crouched there. Fuck.
Shoot
Oh, could not. Interesting. Okay, gonna have to put that fire out. Then man, I'd like to take a shot at this, but that's gonna cost too much move. Oh, yeah, let's push forward. There we go. Low accuracy, but did not mean to hit end turn there. That's my bad. Alright. So let's take a shot. Open fire. Let's take another shot. It's just occurring to me that I messed up in not taking
Sir,
regular ammo pouches on these guys. Okay, so we're not gonna move, so let's just take 2 pot shots. How did that thing live? Thing's got like 5 health. How's it alive? Oh shit. Okay.
Engaging.
That's not good.
Enemy is aware of our position.
who, sir?
Alright, let's actually finish this off.
Dino eliminated.
See, the game will tell you you don't have to do that, but the problem is I'm not sure if you get... See, enemies in this game will drop, like, chitin and things like that, and just, like, bug fangs and this and that and that and this. I'm not sure it'll actually give that to you if they just run away. My experience has been that it feels like the drop rate isn't low if they run, but I'm not 100%, so it's kind of hard to say. Give it a shot. Wavering.
Hostile Zeno.
That's a lot of bugs. Low accuracy, accuracy. Poor accuracy. So let's go with the one that's going to threaten us the most. Let's take 2 shots.
Heavy contact.
Really? So suppression in this game just sucks. Not in the way that it's bad. It's done actually really good, but it sucks because of what it typically does, yeah, is it incurs a 30 action point problem and it nerfs your stats like accuracy.
Sir,
So let's use pike. What? Yeah, pike. And let's take a shot at this. Yeah.
out time.
Because he's gonna shoot that, finish that off. And then we're gonna take a shot over here. Kind of expected these guys to be a little bit more accurate, I'm not gonna lie. So let's take a general shot over here. And let's actually move up, because we do have to get them moving. We're on round 9.
Hostile eliminated. Proceeding.
Now let's move up.
Orders? Who, sir?
So let's get moving, because we want to be in the capture zone. That's our mission. And we do not want to take more than 10 rounds. I'll tell you that much. Let's push up. They returned. See, you've got a gun cover right there.
Sir,
But we do need to keep moving. Let's take a shot with him. These bugs are going to move in for sure. Kind of just know. Let's actually double tap these things.
that's it, Marine.
We will, yeah, destroy more than 70%.
Sir,
These things are going to move. Let's move up with her.
Who, sir?
And let's actually take a double shot with Pike. Got pretty good accuracy. Did pretty reasonable damage. They should freeze. Yeah. Oh, actually killed them all. That is way better than I expected.
Seeking cover.
Let's move there. Let's move up a little bit.
Hostile Xeno.
down in the
Let's
cover.
continue to push.
Sir.
We can still take a shot from here, so let's move up, and then we will, yeah, get better accuracy.
Contact.
Let's push up, and then let's also take a shot.
Shoot to kill.
Let's take 2 shots from here, and that way we can move our infantry all into the cap zone. Because we do have,
Run.
you see this bar objective, it takes a while to capture, and we're on, we already failed one.
Sir,
Okay, so let's move her up, let's take a knee,
Sir.
let's move him up.
Move out. About time.
Oh, I really wish I could get him up. Let's move him there. That way we can just enter and enter and enter.
Sir. About time. Move it, Marines. This is the way of the TCR.
And there we go. Okay. Yes. Not a great haul, but also not a bad haul. Pirates, leave you a little tidbit. Bugs will get you more of these, which are better for trading, but pirates will get you more of things like armor and weapons, and really I find the special weapons and the vehicle weapons to be the winning haul of pirates. But I do like bugs. They're a great first enemy. Let's go over here. And then we can continue to push. I do want something from the special shop. I'm trying to figure out what I can get. I mean, realistically, the easy option is probably to wait to trade in for a crowbar. We have 45 at this current point, so we don't quite enough. So let's just continue pushing. Oh man. Oh, it's defend mission. Oh. So defend missions in this game are typically pretty brutal. So let's see. Let's push her over here. Let's push him kind of there in a flex position. Let's we have enough for that. Let's get growth on her. Either growth on her or him. To be honest, I think she needs it more. So let's get that on her. And let's also do this before I forget. This is actually a really goated accessory. It's funny enough, I actually used this more than any other accessory for my campaigns. Alright, let's get it done. So we left our 2 infantry on the top right flank, which is, I think, where they mostly come from. We'll leave him on the flank. That might be an issue. We have a hunt mission down there, so that might be a real problem, a real threat. But we'll kind of leave him in the center, see where we get. I'm not sure. What's her sight range? We might just take a knee right there for right now.
Sir.
And same with right there. Push him into cover. Take a knee. And just continue to end turn. We have to wait for 8 rounds. We don't want enemies to be inside the capture zone. Enemy bombardier. That's bad news. Bombardiers are terrifying. You know, well, I say that. This is why I didn't say bugs are easier. I found that bombardiers kill so many more people in this game than basically any other unit. So, okay, they're coming from over here. Spiderling. Stingers. So these guys are ranged units. So let's target the melee one. It's kind of hard. They have good accuracy. Let's target these guys because Pike will get a disadvantage due to that cover. Good shot. Good, they're wavering. Surprised they didn't move over here to take that shot. Let's get Limb. He'll open up over Pike and he'll open up on these guys. 2 shots. Try and kill them. Nope. Fleeing. Fleeing's not a bad option, but it's not the option I want. Alright. Let's try and start to shoot through the armor on these guys. Yeah. Oh man. That's not good. Okay. So we're basically forced to take shots over here. Otherwise, we are gonna get wrecked. Did not get them to wavering status. That's not good. Uh-oh. I would take a shot with him, but The issue is that there is a interesting firing mechanic and accuracy mechanic, and they might hit her. So I think I'm gonna have to be forced to fire from here. Oh, we did kill him. Okay, that's really dope. And that shot. Okay, that's actually goated. And oh, those guys ran. We'll end turn. And we will end turn. So I think we still have to wait. That's not good. Yep, this is why I hate the Bombardier. Alright. So we don't know where he is, but he's over here. But we don't have full sight lines. So we're just gonna have to spray and pray. Yeah, that's not good. And we can't hit. We're just gonna have to push up and spray. Okay, missed. Missed one. Missed two, okay. Best case scenario. And he moved, okay. So we're gonna have to readjust, because otherwise he's going to take that poison tick again. And we're gonna have to keep shooting. This thing is a menace, though. Easy shots. Oh man, alright, we'll get you up one of these days. So you take Carr up because she's cheap, you take Pike because he's good, and you take Lim because he's good, and you take Bog because he's also cheap. That's kind of the mentality to this build. And so far, lost some more people than I like with the Lim, but due to a Bombardier already being out in the field on these missions, it's kind of unavoidable. I find, oh, there we go. The shot, get that off. I find that with the Bombardier, it just absolutely wrecks your shit. Like, there's just no question. Come on, really, bro? Really? There we go.
Keep it up, Marine.
No more enemies out in the field. Let's just end turn through all this. Let's take an E again. And we'll just end turn till we see another enemy. Oh, there we go. Alright. Mission successful. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright. So we lost 2 squaddies. We kept 1. Or we rolled for 1 to be saved. Hmm. 30% HP is such a gamble when I don't really need it, but it is so good. So I think what the plan is to either put an AT weapon on Bog and have him just being a floating AT vehicle, or to have him. So pirates have these like roaming artillery rockets. The other good plan would be to put that on him, give him a bunch of ammo, and then just have him being a suppression machine. Since he does have, yes, fragmentation. And we sit by AoE weapons. Uh, man, I should definitely level him up. Definitely need to trade for some stuff, but I think this is a good stopping point for this episode. Next episode, we'll come back. We'll finish off the operation mission, or like this whole mission series, and we'll level up. We'll trade for some stuff, and we'll get this campaign rolling. All right. That's it for episode 1. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself, had a good time, and I hope you have a good impression of the game. It's been incredible so far, and hope to see you on the next one. So I mean, but honestly, if you made it to this point, just thank you for watching. And I hope you had a good time, and I hope you have a great day.